This is the Staccato XC. This is kind of a cheater first mag video because technically I've already shot this gun, just never did a video on it. And so essentially this is my first time doing a video, but not my first time shooting it. This is my absolute favorite Staccato. Absolute favorite Staccato. I have several Staccatos. I've done videos on other Staccatos, and I've really enjoyed and liked and loved those Staccatos. But it's when I got the XC where I was like, I love this gun so much. The Staccato XC is their top of the line, like flagship model. So yes, what you're hearing me say is this gun is expensive. It's about $4,500 depending on how you set it up and rig it up. But yes, it's an expensive 2011, but that shouldn't surprise anybody at this point because apparently I'm known as the guy who's always doing expensive gun videos. I guess. But I'm clearly still in this 2011 stage. And I don't think it's a stage. I think it's pretty much here to stay, but I love 2011s. And it's for this reason. Damn, they're just so fun to shoot. And especially this XC. This XC is, I've done other 2011s that were like super high end, beautiful guns, and they kind of presented more like jewelry. For me, I was like, I like shooting it. They shot really well. They shot very flat, but.
Before you finish watching this video, I want to thank today's sponsor, American Hartford Gold, your one stop for investing in precious metals like gold, silver, and platinum. American Hartford Gold offers secure delivery and retirement account options with top ratings and endorsements. American Hartford Gold provides quality service and guaranteed customer satisfaction. American Hartford Gold wants you to trust them for education, transparency, and a hassle-free buyback process, and to invest with American Hartford Gold for a secure financial future in precious metals. There's a link in the description section if you want to learn more. All the ammo used in this video was brought to you by Nosler, maker of the most innovative, most accurate, and most effective bullets and ammunition in the industry.
It felt like a piece of jewelry, so you kind of wanted to baby it. It was a little delicate. You really wanted to look at it more than you really wanted to shoot it, even though shooting them was really incredibly fun. This gun here, I look forward to the days when I go to the range and shoot this gun because it's so fun to shoot. And as I said before about these guns, they're cheater guns. They cheat. They just make shooting well so easy. And for some reason, this XC, of all the 2011s that I've shot, I think I enjoy shooting this one the most, just from a pure shooting standpoint. And I think a lot of it has to do with the way I have it set up. And there's something about the way that this thing recoils or doesn't recoil that makes the shooting experience that much better. And it works in my hands. When you shoot a lot of guns, you're inevitably going to end up finding guns that just really work with you. They work with you from an ergonomic standpoint, the way they present, the way they're balanced. They just will work with you in your body mechanics. And I feel like the XC is that gun for me. Like if I was going to do competition shooting, I'd use the XC to do it. I don't know, competition shooting gets all like weird and confusing about all the rules and stuff. So I don't even know if I could competition shoot with this particular XC configuration. I don't know, there's so many rules. But if I could, I think they call it open. You can use it whatever you want. This would be the gun. I freaking love the XC. Yes, is it expensive? Yes, but I absolutely think it's worth it. And part of that too is, even though it's an expensive gun, it looks great, it looks awesome, it shoots really well, it presents itself as a hard use gun. Like I don't want to baby it. I want to go out and shoot round after round after round and just enjoy shooting the gun. Sometimes me and Peter will come out here and we'll film videos, and when I'm done, I'll go grab this out from my truck. Yes, I do keep this gun in my truck. And in case you're wondering, yes, I have a custom safe in my truck designed to keep somebody from getting it if they break into the truck. But I like keeping this gun in the truck largely because I'm so confident with it. So confident, and I spend more time outside of my house than I do in my house. And I spend more time in that truck than I do in my house. So I want to have the most confident gun possible. I want the gun that gives me the most confidence from a shooting standpoint that I can get while still giving me a high round capacity. So the way I currently have it set up is, of course, I have a 20 round magazine with the Surefire 300x100. Surefire X300 Turbo, and then my Leupold Delta Point Pro. And the biggest part of this gun that really creates that ability for it to shoot flat is how this gun is sprung from a spring standpoint, and also this island comp. And so you have that island comp that doesn't move. It's not actually part of the slide. It sits out front with the barrel. And as you can see, the front sight picture is also sitting in front of the barrel. Now, personally, I think I want to change these to night sights. I like the fiber optics during the day if I'm just kind of shooting from a leisure standpoint, from a competitive standpoint, but from a self-defense standpoint, I want some night sights. But the beautiful thing is you have these rears, these suppressor height rears in the back that kind of clear this, that actually sit right inside of my Delta Point Pro. And as anybody knows with Delta Point Pros, they sit kind of high. So finding sights that clears that is actually a big deal. So I can still co-witness between the front and the rear with this gun. So I love that aspect of it. And then of course, you know, you have these slide cuts, these deep, they're not even slide cuts, they're slide cuts, not serrations, but they're a combination of slide cuts and serrations. I get here and then look at this, look, come here. Look how smooth, it's just so easy to operate this gun. It's just, okay, it's getting a little weird. All right, so, and then of course, from an ergonomic standpoint, you have this kind of the sandpaper grip that I absolutely love. I like it. Staccato used to do these kind of like almost rubberized kind of looking grips. They weren't bad. I just wasn't the biggest fan of them from a feel standpoint. I didn't feel like they gave me the type of confident grip that I get from this newer style of grip on here. If I was gonna have one critique on this gun, it would have to be the magazine well. Functionally, the magazine well is perfect. It's awesome. However, I don't like the way it looks. I kind of wish the magazine well was a little bit more squared off to fit the kind of overall shape of the gun. I feel like when I look at it, the first thing I notice is the mag well, especially with this cutout. And the cutout is necessary because it allows you to kind of get a better grip on the base of the magazine in order to rip it out if you needed to do that. But by and large, that's one of my, honestly, I think that's my only criticism of this gun. It's stupid things too. Like I love, this is a 5-inch barrel. So, but the way this gun sits, the way I can get this light to sit flush with the barrel from an aesthetic standpoint, to me, I absolutely love it. However, I do understand that having the light sit forward of the gun a little bit allows you the ability to kind of press up against an object and still fire the gun without taking it out of battery. I understand that. However, aesthetically, from my like OCD, making sure things line up the way they should, it just makes it so satisfying to look at. For all this aesthetic prowess and ergonomics, really what it boils down to with this gun is how easy it is to shoot. It's just something about the, gosh, it just makes shooting such an enjoyable experience. The funny thing is, it's saying a lot because almost all 2011s do that. All 2011s to me are cheats, especially if they're chambered in 9mm like this one is. They're all cheat guns. They just make shooting well easy. But even amongst all of those, I still feel like the XC gives me a little bit more. Like it just, the way it freaking runs, it just, And then the thing is, the beautiful thing about it is the more I shoot it, like if I come out on a range day, I'll be kind of cold and you know, I'll throw some here and there, but let me see. The more I shoot it, the easier it becomes to shoot. Like it doesn't get worse. Oh man, I love this thing. Mag dumping it is just stupid. If I can get my trigger press done correctly, this thing runs so fast. And speaking of trigger, if you wanna take a look at this here, that's two. I think this isn't really a criticism as it is a preference. I think I would take a flat face trigger on this gun over this kind of skeletonized curved trigger. I think this trigger it's a 2.5 pound trigger and it's nice. It freaking resets, very, very tactile reset. And then you come back, there's your little take up right there. Boom, so even with one hand, I can get back on the trigger and slack out every single time. Whew, this gun right here. Even left-handed, this gun still inspires confidence in the way that it shoots. Like, just oh my God, this is left-handed. Like I come here, just, it's like it's, gosh. I love this. I don't want to talk to y'all. I just want to keep shooting. And that's the danger about this gun. Anytime I come out, I just shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot. And I end up going through so much ammo, it's ridiculous because all I want to do is keep shooting, and this thing just keeps shooting. Like, it doesn't do anything to make you not want to shoot it. Even out here in this hot sun, like, it heats up, but because it's a polymer grip, I can still run this gun when it's hot. And it's not, I don't feel like my hands are gonna burn up. I'll be honest, I've shot 2011s that are nicer than this gun from a feel standpoint, from a finish standpoint. Now, that's not really saying much because we're talking about a difference that's like here in terms of niceness. But this 2011, this XC is one of the ones that make me really want to come out. Like, I really look forward to shooting this gun every single time. Look, the gun's expensive, man. The gun's expensive. There's no dancing around it. It's expensive. There's a bit of a wait time for them whenever you do, but just go shoot one. That's all I'm gonna say. Just go shoot one. Go shoot one, and yeah.
Guns aren't political. That's why I need your help getting this message to spread on YouTube by clicking the thumbs up button, leaving a comment to let me know what you think of the video, then subscribing to the channel. But most importantly, click that bell symbol. For products featured in this video, click the links in the description.